Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Several months ago, one of my viewers wrote me. He told me that how much he enjoyed cooking eggs in the wok. And he has been using the wok to cook egg for breakfast for the past year. He cooked an egg dish that commonly known as scrambled because it is a cross between scrambled eggs and an egg omelet. And he cooked this egg dish, which is a combination of mushroom and scallion, and it is topped with goat cheese. After he described what he did with this dish, I find it sounds really delicious, so I decided I'm going to give it a try. And he was absolutely right. The dish tastes fantastic. Another reason I want to do this video in cooking this egg dish because the egg dish is probably one of the best dish for you to cook if you are new to stir frying in the wok. One thing you will learn when you stir fry eggs in a wok, your wok has to be well seasoned and have a good non-stick cook surface. If not, your egg will stick to the wok and that will make a mess. So this dish will be great for you to practice in how to deal with seasoning a wok. Another reason I want to do this video because this is an excellent demonstration of the template-based approach in my cooking system. My fast cooking system has 4 attributes, and the word fast stands for flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. In this video, I will explain to you how this egg template works so that you are free to make modification and adjustments. So from a simple basic template, you can create many different variations. And by using template, you are not restricted by recipes, and consequently, you can make your meal more interesting. You can still take advantage of looking at recipes, but you can draw the ideas from these recipes to incorporate it into your template. So okay, let's go into the kitchen. I'm going to use this dish as an example to demonstrate how you can create different versions by making simple adjustments and modifications to the original template. The first thing you can do to make adjustment to the template is by how you season your eggs. So in this particular dish, I'm going to season the eggs with 1 teaspoon of mushroom seasoning, 1/4 teaspoon of lemon pepper, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 teaspoon of onion flakes, and 1/4 teaspoon of paprika. I store my 7 most frequently used seasoning agents in my masala dabur. The masala dabur is really convenient because once you open the cover, all the seasoning agents will be available to you immediately. This will allow you to experiment with different types of seasoning agents. At the same time, you can adjust their ratios as well. And you can constantly exchange the type of seasoning agents that you want to keep in your masala dabur. I keep 7 seasoning agents in my masala dabur, and they give me a lot of flexibility how I want to season my dish. I'm going to cook this dish in my Cuisinart 14-inch stainless steel wok. I'm going to start out with about 2 tablespoons of canola oil. If you are cooking with a stainless steel wok, it is important that you season the wok each time before your cooking session. I'm going to use my spot seasoning method to season my stainless steel wok. If you're not familiar with this method, please take a look at this video. You can click the top right hand corner, the information icon, that will take you to this video. Please pay close attention to this part of the video, how I season the wok if you are new to use the wok for stir frying. I first heat up the wok in the highest setting, and then I add 2 tablespoons of canola oil. I will wait for the oil to be heated up until it starts to smoke gently. Then I turn the setting of the stove to low, or you might want to turn it off completely, depending on the heating capacity of your stove. I then let the oil to smoke for another 15 seconds, and this is the time when the wok is being seasoned to create a non-stick cook surface. Using this method, you will find when you add the egg to the wok, it will not stick at all. Okay, so now I turn the heat back to high before I add the egg. You want the oil as hot as possible before you add the egg. I use 6 eggs to cook this dish. And you notice that as soon as I add the egg, it starts to bubble almost immediately. This is because the oil is very hot. I will leave the setting at high almost all the way until the end of this cooking process. Almost within 10 to 15 seconds, I'm going to add mushrooms to the egg. And let me pause here briefly to tell you about the mushroom. They are fresh mushrooms that I have prepped in advance. When I prep them, I cut them into thin slices. And to cook this dish, all I have to do is to cut them into small chunks. This is very important because the eggs cook very quickly. You want the mushroom in small pieces so they can be cooked rapidly as well. Also, I add the mushroom when the egg is about 50% cooked. This way, by the time when the egg is done, the mushroom will be cooked as well. At this point, I will fold the egg over the mushroom as you would do with an omelet. And this is the reason why this dish is known as a scrambled. You scramble it a little bit and then you fold it as you would do with an omelet. So it has the property both of scrambled egg as well as egg omelet. In the case of an omelet, the inside of the omelet tends to be soft and less well cooked, and you can control how well you want that to be done. This is also true with a scrambled. By folding the egg repeatedly, you can control the texture of the scrambled. And now it is almost done. I'm going to garnish the scrambled with some chopped scallions. I add the scallion toward the end because I want them to be only lightly cooked. The scallion will add a light onion flavor. At the same time, it provides color to the egg. If you don't have any scallions, you can omit this part. Okay, now the dish is done, and the total cook time is less than 4 minutes. And of course, you can cook this dish in a frying pan, and that's probably what most people would do. However, the wok is much easier to cook a dish like this because there's a lot of space in the wok that allow you to turn the eggs over. And also because of the curvature of the wok, you can use the wok spatula to push the cooked eggs out of the way so that the uncooked egg will fill the empty space. And by using the template-based cooking, you have a lot of flexibility how you're going to garnish the egg. And here the use of the different type of sauces will provide various types of presentation of the dish. You can garnish it with oyster sauce, and in this case, I'm going to garnish it with some goat cheese. Even by change the type of cheese that you use. For example, instead of using goat cheese, you can use Parmesan cheese. So as you can hear, by changing the ingredients that you're going to put to this scrambled, and also by change how you're going to season the eggs, and lastly, how you garnish the egg, will create many different versions of this basic template. If you're new to stir fry in the wok, this will be a wonderful dish for you to try out. You can practice how to season the wok. Use my spot seasoning method to create a non-stick cooked surface. After you cook this a couple times and become familiar with it, you can start to make variations to this basic template. And by using template-based cooking, you will never get bored of what you are cooking as well as what you are eating. I post a video each day to help you make home cooking as part of your daily routines. If you would like to learn more about my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So keep on cooking. I will see you tomorrow.